Play. Love 15.
It's going to be important for Halep as often as possible. Make a lot of balls, work her way into some of these points early on. And that's part of what will help her have a better service game. May not be a lot that Halep can do on the Serena serve, but she's got to hold her serve as often as possible. A couple of misses from the ground in this game from Serena. And then she comes up with that serve, and that's what has frustrated her opponents throughout this week and a half.
She hasn't really heated up. I mean, that was 99 miles an hour.
It was the angle and the placement that did the damage.
Game.
Well, whatever Halep wanted to get out of that didn't work.
Well, now Halep can hopefully settle in. She's had a couple of swings at the ball. Should be somewhat warm. Hopefully she can get right into her service game and keep some pressure in this match early.
Serena, all business. She didn't even go to her chair. She just walked to the other end of the court.
Love 15.
I know it's early, Al, but it's always trouble when Serena looks this focused. Looks very clear-headed, and this ball, taking it out of the air, perfect play.
She is not messing around at all.
And right now, Halep is serving and just serving to start the point, and Serena is taking full advantage. Triple break point. That's what Halep will hope for a few more of. Miss hits and mistakes off of the Serena Williams racket.
Just gave the racket the death stare.
30-40. Let first song. Williams.
That's an early service break.
What was better serving from Halep, the latter part of that service game.
Leads 2 games to love.
She was serving with a little more pace, more direction. Almost got herself back in that game. Just pulling the forehand wide. Nice to see Sister Venus supporting little sis. Of course, Serena's coach, Patrick Mouratoglou.
15 love.
Venus lost a tough one to Karolina Pliskova in the 4th round.
Halep challenging the call, left far sideline, ball was holding.
That was one of the longest rallies we've seen thus far. And it's good.
30
Not a
love.
lot going Halep's way yet.
Now that is such a tough serve to read.
Halep has 2 challenges remaining.
4th ace already. It's almost an ace a minute.
Game, Williams.
Back-to-back aces. Serena holds and has a snazzy 3-love lead in the opening set.
Leads 3 games to love. First set.
No messing around so far in this match for Serena Williams. And Simona Halep, whatever plan she's got, she better implement it in a hurry.
Well, the first order of business is getting on the board.
Thank you. Players are ready.
Halep has got to get a better start to her service game. Serve like she did at the end of her last service game.
Love 15.
And maybe the fact that Halep wanted to receive to start the match, maybe that's an indicator of how confident she was really feeling, because she's not going after her serves in the early stages of these games. That's a better point from Halep. It started with the serve. Got
15 all.
good direction down the tee and played just a little closer to the baseline throughout most of that point.
Ready 15.
And the more Halep can extend these points, the more it seems to be to her advantage.
$40-15. 40-30.
Darren Cahill is Simona Halep's coach.
Game, Halep.
And that should help. Getting that first game tucked away.
That was all Serena mistakes. She doesn't have a single winner.
And that's part of what, Halep needs to try to create. She did that by staying in the rallies just a little bit longer.
Go to usopen.org for everything you need to know about the U.S. Open.
Love 15.
First double fault for Serena.
Love 30.
And Serena's been so good on the serve. It seems sometimes she's not quite ready to play the point.
$15-30.
And all of a sudden, Halep now, a couple of opportunities to get back on serve.
Left. First throw. Ready, 40. Is Halep challenging the ball, left baseline. Ball was ball. Ready, 40.
She still has one more breakpoint opportunity.
Serena went for the big shot. It turns out to be her 7th unforced error. And that flurry of mistakes has gotten Halep into the match.
First set. Ms. Halep has one challenge remaining.
We've seen this strategy before. Just hit the ball back and let the opponent make the mistakes. And it's hard to argue with it because it's gotten Simona Halep back on serve and into this match with Serena Williams, who had a 3-love lead after 6 minutes of play.
That was the first time Serena's gotten broken.
She actually broke herself.
And broke herself.
Good.
That was a lot closer than intended. Halep giving it a hard look. She only has one challenge left. And that looked like it caught in the end. You can't hit a forehand much better than that. Serena played within herself there, got down, drove through that ball, gave herself a lot of margin over the net and away from the sideline.
Rare winner.
And Halep has to be willing to go up the line, to change direction, to get Serena moving. Cannot hit back to Serena in there, move the ball beautifully. So from love 30, Halep back in this game, 30-all.
Let's first on.
Time Serena let Halep make the mistake.
That's one of the few of the longer rallies that Serena has won. Gives her another breakpoint opportunity.
Been a little bit of a different look to that second serve. It looks like it surprised Serena.
A little more spin, got it out away from Serena.
Next, first on.
And that's all about placement. It's not a huge serve, has good pace, 96 miles per hour, but it's the placement and the direction on that serve. That ball barely catching the line from Serena right there. It was right on. And then she hits the perfect drop shot because Halep was so far behind the baseline.
Sets up break point. Oh, excuse me, it's deuce.
been a little slow off the mark on the serve, on her returns off the Halep serve. See if she can start reading those serves a little bit better.
Right idea.
Advantage Williams.
Best point for Halep.
And that's the strength of Simona Halep. Great court coverage, anticipation. That little angle from Serena. Halep gave her one better and finished it off. Was the right move from Serena. Just didn't execute, didn't get on balance. Needed the small steps. And Halep, it's a great job to make Serena play that extra ball. Oh, she had it, Halep. Had a great look at the pass. This wasn't a great drop shot from Serena, and Halep, one of the quicker players on tour, was right there for her. Those are good moves for Serena to make. She's been trying to come in, take balls out of the air. Often when she gets Halep on the edges of the court, that ball is going to come up and be there for her to hit.
A really bad time for a second serve.
Game, Williams.
A bad time for a double fault.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure on Halep having to serve a second serve at the end of a long game. Down break point.
Let's see if that refocuses Serena a little bit.
Love.
Ace number 6.
We mentioned Venus Williams sitting in the box. She lost to Karolina Pliskova, who then beat Anna Konjuh today. The winner of this match will play Pliskova. Another big hitter, Pliskova, and a big server as well.
All.
Serena will turn 35 the end of the month. Simona's 24.
That's another ball.
30-15.
Looked like it was off the back of the line. Remember, Halep has that one challenge remaining for the set. And you see the correction that Serena has made. The 2 games that she lost, missing more on the edges of the court. Now she's started to measure her shots, give herself more margin. Still very penetrating from the ground.
Williams.
Well, after losing 2 straight, she's now got a 2-game winning streak and is back in front of Halep, the number 5 seed, 5 games to 2.
First set. New balls, please.
She was in between.
And lost her balance, Halep. That ball got too close to her. Couldn't extend on the backhand. Did everything right except that last ball.
Seconds.
Too many of those.
Left service line. Ball was called out.
Halep has been trying to swing that serve more.
Nope.
That's nicely done.
15-30.
Halep has got to take her openings when she has them. This is not an easy shot. On the run, changing direction. Went for it. The only problem is Serena likes pace. Halep now 2 set points against her serve.
And that does it. Serena successfully to the net. Halep on the defensive. The first set is done. 6 games to 2.
Now Halep in some trouble here, having to figure out a way to change the momentum from that first set.
Williams to serve.
Halep won the toss and elected to receive, and Serena just took off.
Players are ready to fire.
And Serena serving first now to start this second set. clear advantage, especially when you can serve the way she can. Not sure about that choice of shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you to leave the line calling to the officials on the court? Do not call out from the stands. Thank you.
And someone did call out. Serena hit that serve. There's somebody from the stands.
All.
No, that's a monster forehand. A wicked angle. This may be a little bit of a chance for Halep. 15-30. She was able to break Serena that one time in the first set. Maybe not.
30 all.
That's just world class, that backhand.
And that first serve that she put into the net was 122.
Game Williams.
Serena starts the second like she did the first. And as she did after the first game, she didn't go to the chair. She went straight to the other office.
And I think this match with Halep so far, it's playing Serena into a rhythm from the ground. We've talked about how well she's been serving. She hasn't had to play a lot of points against the majority of her opponents because her serve has been so devastating. Halep has been getting the serve back a little bit more. And on Halep's serve, Serena's having to get into these games and hit a lot of balls.
Well, this is the quarterfinals, and I think she still has another gear to go.
She does.
Maybe two.
I think she could go at least another couple of gears at her best, Serena. I think this match is helping to get her there because she has to hit just a few more balls. She's had to get down and spin that ball, hit through her shots, hitting through her lanes.
Love 30.
If you think about previous opponents, apart from Makarova, they couldn't really go toe-to-toe with Serena from the ground.
Love 40.
And that catches.
Challenging the call.
If Halep,
Left baseline. Ball was called.
if Halep is right, this will be the first challenge that she's won tonight. And she's not right.
Love 14. (15-14). Miss Halep has 2 challenges remaining.
All of a sudden, a little bit of life for Halep in this service game. Still a break point opportunity for Serena.
Unforced errors now by Serena.
Deuce.
And that's just not being aware of the court and where you're aiming for, not giving yourself a big enough space to hit into. That's a fabulous drop shot.
They like that.
After hitting hard and deep
Advantage.
for all
Williams.
of that point, to change the spin and go to the drop shot.
I think she was watching Kei Nishikori today.
Well, it was good. It worked. And those are the shots where Halep is able to rush Serena just a little bit more. Footwork slows down. Doesn't get the spin to bring that ball down. It's good hitting from Halep.
That second serve.
Yeah, that's just target practice for Serena.
Advantage Williams.
That's set up in the box perfectly for her. That's a point to get the crowd going. Get some energy into this building.
Deuce.
Fabulous hitting from Halep. Aggressive, unafraid, and closing it out in the end. She talked about it, Halep, after her last match, that she had nothing to lose. Really felt good that she could go for it, and she did just that then.
One of the first screams we've heard from Serena in the match.
Serena matching Halep's intensity, going right back at her, taking the blows from that previous point, throwing some blows of her own. Another break point opportunity.
Deuce.
And the other long game, the first set, Serena won, and it was a turning point. Halep trying to turn the tide here. And that shot is fabulous.
Only her 5th winner.
Advantage, Halep.
Finally gets a game point, Halep.
Deuce.
And the tough part for Halep is she's constantly under pressure against Serena. Gets a little bit of an opening. It's so tough to close it out. This game, almost 8 minutes long.
Advantage, Williams.
And it was these types of points that everyone, the crowd, was hoping for. Very competitive play, forcing Serena to come up with some of her best shot making.
Deuce. Let's first serve. Miss Williams challenging the call, right center service line. Ball was called in. First turn.
That's well done from Halep. Smart serve, following it up into the open
Advantage,
court.
Halep. Miss Williams has 2 challenges remaining.
And not going for a big winner, but going for positioning.
And Halep finally holds and puts 2 points together.
That's a big game for Halep to win. It's a standing
1 game
ovation from Coach
Second
Cahill.
set.
Halep was down love 40 in that game and fought her way back. Got some help from Serena early on, but then it was all Halep in the end. That's got to boost your confidence just that little bit more.
Love 15.
This down the line from Halep. That's been such a key for her. Going for her lanes, not hitting back cross court, keeping Serena on the ropes.
Halep is coming alive here.
Love city.
You mentioned her confidence. That's got to be right where she needs it to be.
Well, that last game, fighting, battling her way through that last game, she's got to feel like she can do a lot more out there, showing it here. And that may be a big miss if Halep can't capitalize in this game. That would have been for love 40. Had the open court, Serena was going the other way.
$15-40. $30-40.
I was just about to say, we're going to see here, considering Serena's serving, whether she is still controlling the match. And that ace says, at least initially, yes.
Deuce.
And so does that.
And that is so demoralizing if you're Simona Halep. All of that hard work. And Serena Williams erases it with 2 swipes.
Miss Halep
And a third.
challenging the call. Left center service line.
I thought that was good.
Ball was called in.
Just can't catch a break if you're Halep. The slimmest
Advantage
margin.
Williams. Miss Halep has 1 challenge remaining.
One thing I don't understand, Chanda, is why is Serena letting Simona dictate what they're going to do?
Deuce.
Well, I think Serena, after that serve, didn't get into position quickly enough, and Halep guessed right and turned the tables. And from then on, Serena was playing on her back foot. She's got to get in position a little quicker.
Fault.
That way she can go either behind Halep or into the open court. And Halep can't just run there and automatically expect it. But you have to give
Advantage.
Halep credit. I mean, she is working very hard to stay in these points, to keep Serena off balance in different ways, and it's mainly been
Right, please.
going up the line. She's got a break point to show for it.
Deuce.
What a point.
And that is just great hitting from Halep. And she's so clean off the ground. Very few
Halep.
unforced errors. And she's still going after her shots. Only 2 unforced errors in this set. And she's in the moment. That's what you like to see.
And Serena, who had not been broken this entire
Halep
U.S. Open,
leads.
has been broken twice in this match.
2-1. Second set.
Halep
First
serving
set, Williams.
up 2-1.
All of a sudden, it's now a different
Find your
set.
seats quickly, please.
What a change for Serena from being up 1-love and love 40 on Halep's serve. Now she's down a break, looking at trying to get the momentum back, and it's been Halep, all of Halep, from the ground.
Please take your seats.
Stan
Players
Smith,
are
Farrell.
ready.
Talking about
Thank
different
you.
eras.
But he probably wore and
Quiet,
may still wear
please.
Stan Smith shoes. Those are iconic
Thanks.
now.
$15.
That looked like an angry shot.
Serena now is thoroughly irritated. That's where Halep wants her.
$30.
Wow.
And that's what Halep has been willing to do. That's
40
what's
love.
turned this match around. She's been willing to go up the line at the first opportunity. It's kept Serena off balance.
$40-15.
And it's similar to Kerber in that Halep makes you play that extra ball because she's so quick around the court, and she's gotten some points just from getting that ball back one more time. That's one of the few times that Halep wasn't ready for the reply, and
40-30.
probably a bit of why she's a little peeved with herself.
Game, Halep.
Another flurry of unforced errors.
Halep leads 3-1. Second set.
Halep consolidates the gorgeous New York City skyline. Empire State Building on the left, Chrysler Building a few buildings to the right. Wow, this is pretty stunning.
It's been a big turnaround.
Love
It's good.
15.
And it's not often that you see Serena watching a ball go past her down the line. This is great quality of shot from Halep.
Another good solid forehand. It turns into a Serena error. And holding serve is not going to be enough for Serena now.
(15-30).
She's been able to rely on big first serves, the aces at some key moments. But when she doesn't get an ace, Halep is making her play, making her win points. That's something Serena's previous opponents weren't able to do nearly as consistently.
She hasn't done that very often.
We've rarely seen that kind of miss from Halep. That's just her third unforced for this set.
(40-30).
And even that serve, good serve from Serena, 116 miles per hour. But Halep got it back and got it deep and made it a tough second ball for Serena.
Let first serve.
That is keeping her afloat right now.
That's a phenomenal serve. That's a great point. And Serena having to work overtime.
So Serena finds a way to hold. Now she'll go after the Halep serve. The last two times Simona Halep has served, they have ended up being mini marathons. Serena Williams hopes to create something like that again now.
Thank you. Players are ready. Love 15.
After one of her best returns of serve, not so much.
30-15.
You asked the question a little earlier, Al, how is Halep dictating? It's because she's moving the ball more than Serena. She's playing for positioning, keeping Serena on the run. And then you throw in the unforced errors at some key times.
40-15.
It's why Halep has a chance to solidify her lead in this second set.
Remember the great serve and volley that Serena had back in the first set?
Yes.
We've only seen that one time.
Left. First serve.
And it's hard to do that when you're not dictating. And that's been part of the problem for Serena.
Okay, Halep. Halep leads 4 games to
More
2.
times than not, it's Halep
Second set.
who's got the better footwork, who's stepping into the ball. She doesn't have the same power that Serena has shot for shot, but the sum total of her shot making has been much more devastating.
4-2.
Yeah, that's well done for Serena. And with Halep, it's really been this second set.
15 love.
And it started in the second game of the second set where, Serena stopped moving her feet a little bit, lost some clarity, and Halep has taken advantage.
30 love.
The key for Serena is she can serve like that, and she can maintain the one break lead that Halep has. She can always break Halep's serve. She'll have more opportunities over the course of the match.
Love. Okay, Williams.
Another ace. And it all gets us back to the point which is important for Serena,
Halep leads 4 games to 3.
to attack the serve of Halep and try
First set,
again.
Williams.
If you watch the first 3 games of this match, you could not really have seen this coming.
You can definitely say that first set, the 2 games that Serena lost, really her giving it away to a certain degree. But in this second set, Halep has turned the pressure up, and she's making Serena play. And it started with some unforced errors from Serena in the second game of the set on Halep's serve, but since then, Halep has been very clear about how she's trying to control play. And those types of misses from Serena are keeping her struggling
30-15.
at times. In the middle of the net with the open court. Some of that has to do with the respect for Halep's speed, but you've got to make that ball.
50-15.
That's well done from Halep.
You know, I'm thinking of her coach, Darren Cahill, and I assume they sat and talked about this. I bet he said something to her like, you can beat Serena if you have Serena help you beat Serena.
Yes, Serena will give you some shots at some key times. You just have to take advantage of it. That would have been a very real conversation to have, and Serena has opened the door a couple of occasions, but it takes a really good player to step inside. And that's exactly what Halep is doing.
Challenge to the pole, right baseline.
I think this is her final challenge if she doesn't get it right.
$15. Ms. Halep has no challenges remaining.
Yeah, the moment the rally starts, I don't know where Serena can have confidence.
She's been up and down once you get into the rallies, and meanwhile Halep has been so solid. Coach Cahill seemed like he was trying to tell Simona, don't bother with the challenge.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about it anymore.
She has none left. And that ball missed well long. Again, the footwork disappeared. Very flat-footed. Not getting down through the shots. And Halep with a little bit of an opening potentially to break for a third time in this match.
All.
Guess what? It's set point. The only thing working right now for Serena is an ace. That's it.
Thank you.
Oh, and that miss from Halep. Gotta think that's nerves. One of the few shots where her footwork stopped. She didn't get out into the court. That was in her strike zone. that's what Serena was doing more of in the first set. Coming in, taking that ball out of the air.
Williams.
Okay, so that one miss has her a little freaked out.
Yeah. That was a big miss on set point, and she knows she missed an opportunity.
So Serena could hold here, know that she's a little off her game, and really go after her serve. Maybe the set changes that simply.
There
Maybe
we go.
not.
Another swing. This is the type of pressure that Serena has not been under on her serve throughout this event.
Advantage, Williams.
And that's the way to get out of it.
Game, Williams.
Now it gets interesting.
After the changeover, the third time, Serena tries to get back that service break.
Second set. First set, Williams.
The most dramatic moment of the U.S. Open for Serena Williams happened right now, and it's a pretty exciting time also for Simona Halep, on the verge of forcing a third set
Take your seats.
against the #1 seed. She's been to a Grand Slam final, but she's never won one. This to get to the semifinals.
Nicely done from Halep, holding her ground and her nerve. Taking advantage of a weak first volley from Serena. Finishing it off very nicely.
That wasn't close. If Halep can't get the first serve in, that's how Serena can flip this thing.
And that's one of the best returns that Serena has hit in a long time. Stepped well inside the baseline. Great footwork. An excellent extension as well. And the difference in that point, Al, is Halep didn't move the ball first, Serena did. Number of points where Halep would have gone down the line with that shot and immediately put Serena on the move. She didn't do it, hit more up the middle, and Serena made her pay.
Plus, she's trying to end the points quicker, Serena.
Easier to do with that kind of shot.
Big point. Yikes.
30 all.
She got tight, Halep. racket head speed slowed up
34.
and just pushed that ball long.
Remember, last time she had a set point and she shanked it into the net. Similar pressure point, a break point to square things at 5. Second serve.
And now it's Serena's turn to miss on the game point, on the break point. Coach Muratoglu still likes the fact that she went after that return.
It's out.
Miss Williams challenging the ball. Left near sideline. Ball was ball left.
So much riding on this ball, whether it was in or out. Just out.
Advantage. Halep.
Another set point for Halep.
One challenge remaining.
This time on her serve.
Now what do the nerves do?
Made her a little tentative, Halep. And it's Serena attacking. And there's such a fine line between trying to dictate if you're Simona Halep and being very defensive.
So here we go.
And she has no challenges. She's out of challenges.
She just said, I don't have.
Yeah, she's out.
And we're told from the control room, looking at the replay, that it was out.
Thank you.
Forehand has done some damage here tonight.
Interesting, though, Serena wrong-footed so clearly there. Looking for that ball to the backhand, completely unprepared for it going in the other direction. And you wonder where the nerves are for Serena. Clearly she's feeling it as well. That last point and then this one gives Halep another set point. And when in doubt, move forward. Serena has had much success with this type of play throughout the match.
And that second serve is another chance for Serena Williams.
And that's a huge return. At this time in the match, both players fighting through some nerves. Serena continuing to hit through on that last ball. Serena with one challenge remaining. Has to be careful where she uses it. That ball definitely looked wide.
Advantage, Halep.
Set point number 4.
This is good stuff. Competitive.
It's good.
Wow.
The marathon continues.
These are not easy shots, particularly at this time of the match.
I think Halep has taken a little something off her first serve.
And it's allowing Serena to be more aggressive. That's a better serve, better placement. And Halep, she's been serving a long time. She's had some long service game, very tiring service games. She's got to keep the intensity up on her serve.
Wow. It'll make you talk to yourself. 10.5 minutes for this game.
That's been a successful play for Halep throughout this match. It's been a few times Serena has tried the angle to the Halep forehand. And Halep has made her pay up the line. No way for Serena to catch up to that shot.
Deuce number 8. Nope.
Advantage, Halep.
And that's it. Halep finally seals the deal. That's a winning smile. We're going to a third and deciding set here at the U.S. Open.
Now all of a sudden it's Serena Williams who has to regroup after losing that second set.
Love 15.
And Serena has been at the losing end of a number of long games like that last one. Perhaps it's taking its toll. Halep with an immediate opportunity to start this third.
15-30.
And after the first 2 points missed by Serena, and then the big serve, all of a sudden it's Halep taking control. A couple of breakpoint opportunities.
30-40.
Wow, the miss from Halep.
And that reliable forehand, right? What a chance she had. Whoa. That was close.
But Serena has been most successful when she's hitting and moving forward, not letting Halep put her on a string.
Bad decision. That should be an unforced error.
And that's rarely something you see from Serena. She usually wants the ball.
Again, right to the line.
Advantage Williams.
What a turnaround Halep has created here.
Well done.
Ooh, that was some touch. Now I want to see if Serena's going to change her approach here. Stay out of these long rallies.
Well, if she's thinking and she's realizing what's going on, she would understand she's been most successful moving forward. And here's a stat for you. In that second set, Serena, 0 of 12 converted breakpoint opportunities on the Halep serve.
Wow.
Thank you. Love 15.
That's the type of shot there where instead of making an easy mistake cross court, middle of the net, go for it so you can move forward, get some air, some margin, on those shots. Play for the second ball.
30-50.
And Halep, you know, she's been taking advantage of the mistakes by Serena, and that's her game. She's been very opportunistic tonight.
Halep's first ace.
$40-50.
Yikes.
40-30.
That was a nervy second serve.
Oh my goodness.
You could sense that coming. You could feel it. That first serve was very tentative after the double fault.
That's 5 straight.
And Serena gives her that.
Advantage, Halep.
That ball 10, 15 feet beyond the baseline.
She fell into the trap again.
One game all, final set.
And you just wonder where the recognition is for Serena. And that's something she and Patrick Mouratoglou have worked on. They talk about it a lot. He's helped her understand adjustments she needs to make in matches. And here, she's not making enough of an adjustment, particularly at the big moments. And that's usually where Serena's better in the competition. And that's well done from Halep. Just a little more intensity from her side of the court.
What do you think of the way Serena is or isn't using her power?
15.
Well, I think she's using the power. It's just not in the right way. And she's not consistently going through her lanes, attacking her shots with the footwork, and not moving forward enough. When you hit the ball as big as Serena hits the ball and tries to hit the ball at times, you've got to have great footwork. It starts with the legs. It's not all about the upper body. And there are times when Serena's flat-footed or she's off balance, still trying to hit with that same power. It doesn't work. And Halep is making her pay in those occasions.
30-15.
Drop shot has been working for Serena at times because Halep is a little too far behind the baseline. Serena in great position there, moving forward.
An emphatic slam by Serena Williams. She holds serve. And once again, we'll go after the Halep serve as we continue here in the third and final set. 2-1, Serena. Serena Williams and Simona Halep in a third and final set for the right to go to the semifinals.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, players are ready.
Halep has been serving pretty well at times, but that served 94 miles per hour, and Serena not able to read it. It's partly because she's still a little bit flat-footed on some of the returns.
That is Odell Beckham Jr. of the New York Football Giants and Draymond Green of the Golden State Warriors. Okay.
But it just feels like when these rallies are extended that it starts to favor Halep.
Oh, totally, right? Yeah.
We've seen it time and time again, and Serena not recognizing it. And that was a ball she could have taken in the air. She's not going to get very many misses like that from Halep.
About 3 feet long. This is a huge opportunity for Serena Williams to retake control of the match. So you want to be a coach. And Serena rips the second serve and gets the break.
Serena finally able to do what she was not able to do in that second set.
3 games to 1.
And that is consolidate on a breakpoint opportunity.
Remember, go to usopen.org for player profiles, highlights, stats, schedules, and the US Open shop. It's all at usopen.org. As good as an ace.
15 love.
It's tough to get the ball past her.
She's got some wheels, Halep. And she doesn't give up on shots.
Now suddenly Halep is making some mistakes she hadn't been making.
All of a a sudden, the pressure of the moment, it started in their last service game.
Good deep shot.
And Serena's service game to start this third set. Halep was up love 30 and seemed to take a little steam out when she didn't capitalize. It was also 15-40, I believe. Didn't capitalize and hasn't quite been the same since then. That's a better point from Halep.
I'm sure Del Potro and Wawrinka didn't think this was going to happen.
You wouldn't have thought that after the end of the first set.
Right.
Certainly the beginning of the second. And those are the type of errors we weren't seeing from Halep in that second set.
So Serena consolidates and now has a commanding 4-1 lead in the third set.
Final set.
Serena Williams got a break and then promptly put that together with a service win. Halep now serves 1-4.
Love.
And this is where Halep has to make a stand. Give herself any shot, staying within striking distance.
What a return.
15-all.
Serena guessed right. Halep just a step slow getting up to that ball, had to settle the inside out. Serena read it.
Just a great shot. Back live.
30-all.
It's a bit of a mystery why Serena would miss the ball at this time of the match with that much momentum, miss it by that far. It's all on her racket, and she's still keeping Halep in this game.
Yeah, Halep.
Holding serve is not enough. She needs that break back. That, by the way, was the 39th unforced error by Serena.
And she's made a few just, in this last game or so. And all the pressure is on Halep. There's no need to miss a ball by that much in her position.
15 love.
17, ace number 17.
18.
Oh, they added one.
Still like to see Serena on that backhand cross court a couple of shots ago, where Halep was on her heels, move in like she was doing in that first set so beautifully. And if anything, force the miss from Halep like that.
40 love.
Make life a lot easier on herself.
She wins it at love and is now 4 games away from getting back to the semifinals.
Williams leads 5 games to 2. Final set. New balls, please. Time.
A very strategic match tonight in the women's quarterfinals between Simona Halep and Serena Williams. Serving to keep this match alive. So many of her service games have turned into long marathons. But Serena break points in this match, 4 out of 20.
Was not able to get any break points in that second set.
15 love.
Not able to convert. And another miss. And the game and the match is at hand. And those are the types of shots that give Halep that extra boost of confidence. 41 unforced errors for the match. It's offset by 48 winners. But they've come at some very inopportune times for Serena. 3 straight in this game.
What a strange game by Serena. I mean, she has a little bit of a cushion here, but
Williams leads 5 games to 3.
Yeah, but that's just not putting the ball in the court at all. When all the pressure is on Halep and you completely take it off of her. Fortunately for Serena, she's got the big serve. Can she use it here?
good.
And she was moving forward.
And
That's a key. And Halep has played an excellent match, but her review skills need work.
She has not gotten
She
one
hasn't
right
won
tonight.
one tonight. And you could see that ball was right on. Oh, that's a big second. That serve has gotten Serena Williams out of trouble so many times tonight.
2 points away. Well, as badly as she played last game,
She's completely gone the opposite direction in this game.
Thank you.
That's in. That's one of the things that Halep has done so well tonight. Hit up the line, freezing Serena. Still a couple of more match points in the Williams racket.
and there you go. Serena Williams survives to return to the semifinals. But it took 3 sets over a game Simona Halep.
Venus liking what she's seeing. Serena had to raise her level